So everybody, good afternoon. Welcome to 15 Minutes with Vision Life. For the new people on the call, for the past 46 years, the Vision Life team has been in partnership with Neolife, and Neolife's mission to make this world a healthier and a happier place. And we do this one person at a time. And the desire to live with greater health, greater vitality, greater energy has created this growing need for Neolife's whole food nutrition. And the goal of these 15-minute sessions is to train and empower our distributors and our team so that together we can go out and we can increase our impact and we can make a positive difference in the lives of others. That is what we're trying to do. And today's 15-minute session is going to be focusing on two key products. The first one is going to be the sports performance protein, and the other one, the Amitone. And just doing a little bit of reading up on these products this morning, I've used both of these products, and I still use both of these products. I just learned so much. But I'll start off with the sports performance protein. Proper nutrition is necessary to maintain or maximize our health and wellness. It becomes even more important for the body when athletes and active people are training, competing, or recovering. And the right balance of nutrients energizes our workouts, supports the body's natural resilience, optimizes performance, and promotes adaptation in muscle and other tissues in response to training so that you can get the best out of your workout. And our sports performance protein plays a significant role as a performance enhancing product that helps prepare the body for physical activity, workouts, and maximizing muscle building and repairing. And it does all of that with no harmful artificial ingredients. Okay, so while physical fitness and mental endurance are important to performance, performance is directly linked to the quality, timing, and quality of the food that is fueling the body. And Neolife's sports performance protein provides high quality protein, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals in specialized formulas that help the body build stamina, lean muscle mass, and the ability to repair and recover quickly. And so I'm just going to run through a few of the key factors that make our sports performance protein pretty unique to all the other proteins on the market. And I know the protein industry, it's a confusing place. You can walk into any supermarket or pharmacy and you get these big mass protein supplements, and it's very hard to know what is right, what is wrong, what is going to enhance, what is going to give you long-term negative effects. And so let's just focus on the performance protein and what makes a difference to the others. Okay, the first thing is what is called the muscle match protein blend. Okay, this features an amino acid profile optimized to closely match lean muscle tissue and promote maximum muscle building efficiency. Each serving, okay, provides 26 grams of protein, 5.7 grams of branched chain amino acids, including 2.6 grams of leucine for optimal muscle building and retention, and 5.1 grams of glucamine and glutamic acid to support immune strength and the integrity of the digestive tract. Okay. The second thing is exclusive ProteGuard process. It uses low temperature blending to maximize nutrition value, and that provides us with the excellent, they call it a PDCAAS value. It's known as the protein digestibility score. Okay, protein digestibility score of 1 is very good. Okay, our proteins, and this is for our other proteins, to have a protein digestibility score of 1.7 or 1.6 or 1.7, which is extremely high. Okay, so you take the protein, it's very important that the protein can be digested and absorbed. The third thing, it's it's balanced. 1:1 protein to carbohydrate ratio. Okay, this is to optimize the sport activity for immediate and sustained energy. Okay, and I'll show you a comparison a little bit later, but our protein does have an increased carbohydrate content to it as opposed to many other proteins on the market. And that's very important because protein is a very expensive source of energy. Okay, so if you take a lean protein, very often your body is going to burn that protein for energy. But when you have a carbohydrate component, your body's going to use that good carbohydrate for energy. So the protein component can get into the muscles and repair, renew, protect, and do what it has to do. It's complete protein with all 22 amino acids, okay, including the essential ones. And amino acids, our bodies are made up of water and protein, okay, and each protein molecule contains 22 amino acids. And so I always think of it like an alphabet. If there's 26 letters in an alphabet, let's take out 10 letters. How many words will you never be able to spell? And so I just think it's very important that we provide our body with all 22 amino acids. I know you get essential and non-essential, but the quality of our protein these days is not that great. What we do to our chicken, what we do to our beef and our meats is disastrous. And so we just think it's best that we give our body all 22 amino acids, a complete amino acid profile, a complete protein. It contains fiber, includes both insoluble and soluble fiber to support a healthy heart and good digestion, a glycemic response control technology to help support normal blood sugar levels. And it also contains protein sparing carbohydrates from honey and fruit juice to provide energy while sparing protein for muscle development. Okay, includes special enzyme blend, plant-derived enzymes to improve digestibility of the protein. And I'm just going to share my screen with you for a second. All of our proteins are what we call glycemic controlled. Okay, so our bodies, if you have a look at this little graph here, our bodies, 8 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. in the evening, our bodies have an ideal blood sugar level. But what's happening is often we wake up in the morning and we have breakfast, and very often our breakfast is a processed carbohydrate, or a cup of tea with sugar, or a cereal, or a porridge that has been processed. And processed carbohydrates are converted into sugar. And so very early on in our day, we have that sugar spike. Our bodies have a little organ called the pancreas, which will excrete a little bit of insulin and bring that blood sugar level down. And often mid-morning, we're tired, we're ratty, we're hungry. And so we grab something that is convenient, whether that's a sandwich or something on the go. It's normally processed. And again, processed carbohydrates are converted into sugar. So we have that sugar spike. And so we're kind of riding this glycemic roller coaster all day, where we have a sugar spike, a dip, a spike, a dip, a spike, a dip. This has many, many factors. The first factor is when we have excess sugar in the body, our body goes into, it converts that excess sugar into fat. When we don't have enough sugar in our body goes into storage mode and starts to store that fat. Okay, so we're making fat, we're storing fat, we're making fat, we're storing fat. And I believe our processed diets have a big role, or playing a big role in the obesity crisis that we have. The other issue is when we ride this roller coaster for enough time, eventually our little pancreas will fail. It's done a lifetime's worth of work, and that's type 2 diabetes. And we eat our way into type 2 diabetes. I don't know if you've ever heard that saying, that we are digging our graves with our teeth, and we are eating our way into type 2 diabetes. And so all of our proteins, including the sports performance protein, are glycemic controlled. And that means they just help your body maintain an equal blood sugar level for a sustained period of time. Number one, that gives you sustained energy, which is fantastic. Number two, when your blood sugar level's on the right zone, your body will burn fat for energy. Fat is a great source of energy. And when your blood sugars are in the right zone, you're basically enabling your body to use fat for energy. Okay, so it's glycemic controlled, very important. What else? Our promise, Neil's promise, is to only GMO-free ingredients, no potentially dangerous stimulants, no artificial anything, no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives, guaranteed to be free of any substances currently banned by the National Collegiate Association, also banned by the International Olympic Committee, or any substances that are currently banned by the World Anti-Doping Agency. Okay, that is why we have many professional athletes that use this product, because it's something that can be trusted. We're one of the only nutrition companies right now that can give a guaranteed letter from our scientific advisory board to athletes, guaranteeing that there will be no banned substances in our product. Okay. So Just one other thing before we move on to Amitone. I've got, and I can send this out to you, but we've just drawn up a very basic comparison here between a few of the other brands. Now, this isn't a branded document. You know, we're definitely not in the business of knocking other brands, but a lot of people were coming to us saying, what is the difference between your Near Life sports protein and what I can buy off the shelf? Okay. So from a protein perspective, 26 grams of protein in the Near Life protein as opposed to the other brands. Amino acids, we're the only one in the compared list that has all 22 amino acids. I haven't actually come across another protein that does have all 22 amino acids. Our branch chain amino acids, your branch chain amino acids focus on the lean muscle tissue. Okay, so this is very important for athletes. 5.7 grams of branch chain amino acids, the highest out of all the products compared. Carbohydrates, 9 grams. Okay, that's higher, and that's important to know because often we get this question. Your body will use the carbohydrates for energy, and so all the protein doesn't go into burning energy. It goes into repairing, renewing, protecting, building your muscle. Enhances performance and recovery. Okay, sugar, no added sugar. Only naturally occurring sugars are used. Vitamins and minerals. This is an interesting one. Near Life, we have a full spectrum of vitamins and minerals in every serving. So it can also be used as a meal replacement because it's very high in vitamins and minerals. Our fiber, we have 5 grams of fiber that improves and helps the digestion. Many other benefits, sweetened with stevia, honey, and grape juice. No artificial sweeteners. Okay, no artificial flavors or preservatives. And all the other brands, they did not claim this. And I'm pretty certain if they're not claiming no artificial anything, they would claim it if they could claim it. Okay, mixed with milk. I actually mix mine with water, but it's designed to be mixed with milk, but I'm very happy doing it with water. And we can claim that we are World Anti-Doping Authority or agency approved or compliant. And our price range, we're not going to be the cheapest. We don't aim to be the cheapest. We work to a standard, not down to a price. But if we look at comparatively what's in our product, we are very, very well priced. Okay, so I hope that helps. You can go into your back office and you can download a lot of good information. All the information I've spoken about has been pulled from our back office. So go and find your sports performance protein information, and that will basically cover everything that I've spoken about. Moving on to Amitone. Okay, now what is Amitone? Now this is a product that we hardly ever speak about. I've used this before, so I've really felt the benefits. I did a 3-month Get Fit challenge. So I was competing against many other people. We had an eating program. We had a workout routine for 3 months. I didn't follow the eating program. I used the Near Life shake, and I followed the Near Life weight management program. On that, in the 3 months, I lost over 8 kilograms, and I really lost a lot of body fat. And one of my little secrets was this Amitone product, and I won that Get Fit challenge. And I put a big thing down to this Amitone product. It really, really works. So what is it? Amitone is an amino acid body toner. Okay, it supports the body with muscle protein retention, fat metabolism, and lean tissue development. It should be taken 3 hours after your last meal. Okay, so before bedtime. So have dinner, wait 3 hours, take Amitone, and then go to bed. Okay. Bodybuilders also take Amitone after their workout for good muscle definition. Amitone creates a dietary abundance of specific amino acids at pre-selected times and under controlled conditions. This allows us to influence the conditions of relative amino acid balances that support utilization of fat for energy and production of lean body tissue. Amitone supports the efforts of those seeking to decrease their body fat content. Hey, who doesn't want to do that anymore? You hit 40 and that becomes an important part of life, right? Supports muscle protein retention, fat metabolism, lean tissue development, and overall body toning. designed to work while you sleep. It uses two things, two key amino acids, the use of arginine, I hope I'm saying that right, and orthonine, the two main amino acids in Amitone, has been proposed to increase the activity of the human growth hormone. Okay, your human growth hormone tends to slow down and become less active or less effective when you age. So obviously it's more effective when you're growing and you're developing, but as you age, you stop growing, and so your human growth hormone slows down. And so these two amino acids basically assist this hormone, making an impact on the effectiveness of the growth hormone, has many desirable effects to weight loss control. Okay, why is the product taken at night? The main reason for taking the product at night after the main meal and before bedtime is to avoid the selected amino acids, arginine and orthonine, from having to compete for absorption with other amino acids from the meal that you've just eaten. Okay, why is amino acids recommended for sports people, or why is Amitone recommended for sports people? Because it stimulates the breakdown of fat in fatty tissue. It makes fatty acids available during prolonged exercise, such as endurance events. Okay, note, during higher intensity exercise, energy contribution from fat decreases and energy obtained from carbohydrate source increases. Okay, at very high intensity exercise, carbohydrate is the sole energy source. Okay, so you stop using fat for energy and start using carbohydrate. So that is why it's very beneficial for athletes. It makes the fat more absorbable and user friendly. And what else is it? Okay, I've covered that. Okay, so that's Amitone and sports protein, guys. I hope that information helps. Does anybody have any questions, or does anybody use these products and wants to add anything? Nope. Zeets, I can see a hand.
Yes, I've used the Amitone. I'm a big fan of it, and I think even they say, you know, in Afrikaans, gout is jeug. So today is jeug day for the old people. It's gout day, and youth day for the young ones. So for the old ones with the gout, we need that growth hormone. It's also an anti-aging hormone, because the growth hormone reduces with age. So simply for looking young, we need it, and we need to keep all our body tissues young. That's what the growth hormone does. With regards to the sports drink, you said either milk or water. When people participate in endurance sport, they sometimes have a problem with nausea, and that's where one wouldn't use milk and rather mix it into water. That's all I have to say.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, that's interesting. And what I learned about this is, Nola asked me to just talk about these two products, and I will never position myself as a nutrition authority, because I'm not. But as a distributor, I can go into my back office and I can just gather all this information, and it's just really fantastic. So for those of you on the call, if you were on the call last night, yesterday we launched the Neolife University. So much information direct from our scientific advisory board. To get to their website, go to africa.neolifeu.com, and that's just the letter U for university, africa.neolifeu.com, and you'll be able to get so much information and complete the modules there. Tomorrow, 15 minutes, we'll be talking about, Nola will be talking about VitaSquare for kids. We all know people with kids, so let's go and increase our information on VitaSquare. And then I'm very excited to announce that tomorrow night at 7 p.m., I have been able to get hold of the director of our scientific advisory board, Mr. John Miller. He is just the most incredible human being. I get to spend a week with him every year in San Francisco, and his knowledge, his integrity, he's just fierce about nutrition and our products. and he'll be talking to us at 7 o'clock, and he'll be covering things. What makes Neolife unique to other supplements out there? And I think it's very important for us to understand that as Neolife distributors. That is going to be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. If you don't have the link, message me or message Nola or your upline team leader, and we'll get you the link for that call. Okay, guys, that's our 20 minutes, our 15 minutes up. So you guys go and enjoy the rest of your youth day, and we will catch up with you at some point tomorrow, I'm sure. Ciao. Okay, and I'll forward the comparison list to all the leaders. They can forward it onto the team. I can see that's a request. Good night, guys. Bye.